right, man. Y'all make sure to go check out my Michigan boys, King Sound and GM Cash. They just dropped a new hip hop single, The Butchers, is now out on all digital platforms. Make sure you tune in and check them out. The Butchers by King Sounds and GM Cash. I already know him. GM Cash, the guy to make all the parody raps in Detroit, the Montgomery Ball, Potholes. So go check him out. The song is dope. Go show him love. Share it. Subscribe. The whole nine. Peace. All right, man. Let's talk about Canelo, not Canelo, we're talking about Lomachenko. We know he pulled out of, the he pulled out of the Gervonta Davis fight. Now, rumors have it is that Gervonta Davis can now turn his sights on the fight Shakur Stevenson. Now, a lot of people don't believe it. I don't believe it. Uh, you know, you know, and that's what we gonna set the sights on. Now, people told me that, hey, man, Stevenson and Loma could be fighting. Now, apparently, Lomachenko done for he don't want to fight for the rest of this year. I ain't heard that before. Older guy talking about he don't want to fight for the rest of the year. Like, dude, you older, man. You got to get in there and fight. Your days are clocking down. Now, at least he ain't going in there and fight a lesser opponent, so he's taking the year off. And he says that he don't want to fight. Now, at one point, Gervonta Davis said that he didn't want to fight him. So I guess they exchanging blows. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they just going back and forth, and boxing is goofy. You know? And at the end of the day, they both formally duck each other, and they've been ducking. Gervonta, been avoiding Devin, Shakur, any formidable champion, to be honest. And Lomachenko, duck Shakur, he signed his belt away from Devin, then Devin spun the block on him, which I wouldn't have done that, but he did. So he been on duck time. You know, he been on duck time. So really, they made it seem like Bob seemed like he was a go. So apparently he simply just don't feel like fighting. And that means that he don't think he can win. He know he gonna lose. And my thing is, if you don't want to, be in them type of fights or think you ain't capable no more, my thing is this: just retire from the game. That's what I don't understand. Just retire from the game. Retire from the game. That's what I don't understand. Just retire. If that's how you really feel, and you don't feel like, you don't feel like, you don't want to compete at the highest level no more, get up out of here. But now they talking about that Gervonta can take on, Shakur Stevenson now. Southpaw, Shakur ain't looked too hot in his last couple fights. So Southpaw, the whole thing. So, what better else time to get Shakur Stevenson? The whole world is against him right now. A lot of people tired of him, tired of his mouth, tired of him talking gangster and fighting like a Jigglypuff. So really, it's really actually a smart strategy. But nobody believes that Gervonta Davis is going to be fighting Shakur Stevenson or jumping up in class like that, or going from Loma to Shakur. We think it's going to be a guy like Isaac Cruz, if he or Rayo, whoever win that fight August 3rd, and they probably going to turn around and fight Tank in November or December. So, but one person can hope and dream. But if he do turn around and fight Shakur Stevenson, much respect to him. He said he got this mega fight deal, and also that if he do turn around and fight Shakur Stevenson, and him willing to turn around and fight Lomachenko, that tell you that the numbers probably not doing that well over there. That's what the numbers tell you, that the numbers ain't doing that well. So now they got to fish for bigger names to say they baking. That's what it tells me. They got to fish for bigger names to say they ass to keep the TV deal coming in. That's exactly what it tells me. That's exactly what it tells me. So if they really out here going goodwill hunting for top fighters, man, that let you know right then and there that they probably in the bind. I'm in the bind, Nate. They in the bind with Amazon. They end up buying with Amazon. So when you hear things of that nature, you hear them, now they trying to make the biggest and the best fights, and now they ass out. So, my thing is at this point, you can just sign Shakur Stevenson to a 1-fight deal. That's what I look at it as. You can sign him to a 1-fight deal and be done with it. Yeah, you can sign him for a 1-fight deal and be done with it. So, but all in all, I mean, that's on him. So, but but yeah, like I said before, this would be a great cast. This would be a better fight. But him taking this fight, either it's been a change in mentality, it's been a change. Maybe it's a way that people perceiving him, and Shakur now beef with everybody. Now motherfuckers might be like, man, we need you to shut this young motherfucker up. That might be what people saying. We need you to shut dog up. We need you to shut dog up. You know, we need you to shut dog up. So, and if that's the case, cool. But if it don't matter as long as we get the fight. But also, I think it's kind of like they need the opponents now to get the numbers up to preserve a TV deal somewhere. They need to get the numbers up. He got to start fighting people. So, and easily, if he fight people, the numbers gonna reflect. Real talk, they ain't got to fake numbers. The better opponent, the more money you bring in. Especially if you got a guy like Tank. Especially with a number like Tank. Come on. Let's be real. So, but hey, but so, but so, but like I said before, it's great for the fans. Whatever the whatever the reason why that if he had to step his opponents up like this, and the question at that point is, you know, whatever the reason is, like, we good, we happy to have it, but um, you know, uh, excuse my bad, y'all. But nonetheless, hey, let's step it up. If we got to get this money, we got to get this chicken. But it's a good fight. I think he could beat Shakur at this point. I don't like what I seen on Shakur in this point. If I got a guy that's scared to get hit, it's only a matter of time before I hit him. And we just working on cutting the ring off, getting on our toes. I think Tank would have to be a little bit more active with his jab. Shakur Stevenson is probably, other than the movement and all that, Tank could probably win. If Shakur had longer arms, was a little bit bigger, I'd be a little bit more concerned. Tank can win that fight. Tank can stop him. He just don't. When you got a guy that don't want to get hit, who don't want to get hit, and they avoid getting hit, he runs. He runs. He runs from contact. And it took me a minute to really peep it, but he runs from contact. Yeah, he runs from contact. So it peeped me a little minute to figure it out, but he runs from contact. Yeah, he runs from contact. So they can say whatever he wants to. He runs from contact. And when you in a sport, even when you play football, man, you gonna get hit. Quarterback, kicker, at some point, you gonna get hit. You gonna get hit. So if you avoiding getting hit, I mean, I don't know what to say. You shouldn't be in a sport that you gonna get hit. You know, real spill. You shouldn't. But nonetheless, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But he go ahead and fight him. It's a lot of respect he got in my book. But he about to turn 30 in November. So my thing is, what you waiting for? If you run through these guys, you could have did this years ago. That's the crazy thing about it. If you run through these guys, you could have did it years ago. Years ago. Years ago. Years ago. Years ago. So, you know, ultimately, uh man, if this is how we got to get the fights, for whatever reason, I'm for it. But I like Tank versus Loma, and I like Tank versus Gervonta at this point. But that's just my opinion. Um, but but hey, that's just my opinion. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the Box News playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Spotify, the whole nine. I appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.